I think we can do this. Maybe I had to click on all the traps, I'm not sure. Should I feel bad that I had to play almost the entirety of Grim Fandango Remastered with a walkthrough because I'm so dense at puzzles? I felt like I didn't experience the game properly, but at the same time I probably wouldn't have been able to finish since some of the puzzles were so absurd. Yeah, it's a thing that I'm not super into about old school game design, that the puzzles were just unintuitive for the sake of... Oh my god, I scared the shit out of me. That was like the most scared I've been by a video game in a year. Wow! Yeah, unintuitive puzzles frustrate me a lot for some reason. There it is. We've entered the bubble world. Oh, God. Oh. We're gonna fight Gravelord Nito or something. Oh, if these all start waking up, I don't have any Folgers in my cup. Alright, let's read a note. Wrecked. Sap. By Ethan Carter. Funny, I have a electronica group called SAP. Spooky scary. Make I distracted you so you would be spooked. You did a perfect job. Sap. An old man came to the forest every day to drink sap from the trees. To get there, the old man had to step around many dangerous traps. The villagers believed this old man had hidden a jade amulet in the forest, but the old man wanted the villagers to believe this. Because they would then search the forest for treasure and not drink his sap. Okay. One cool fall night, someone set fire to the forest, and the fire spread to the village. The old man escaped the fire by covering himself in sap. Isn't sap usually more flammable? Does it work like that? I think it's the other way around, isn't it? When he returned to the village, he found all the villagers' bones. The old man sat down and cried. Then he found more sap to drink. What an old sap.
Ethan, I told you, you can't be here.
But Gramp, I wrote something for you.
That's real nice. Thank you. Just leave it. I'll read it later.
Did we solve it? Oh, there's bottles here. Are these sap bottles? They look all gritty and gross inside. They look like they have tiny little trees in them. Or maybe it's just moss or something decayed inside. Sap can be flammable, but not always. Okay. So sometimes it's inflammable, is that the idea? One dead in house fire. Oh, is that the destroyed house from before? Interesting. Bayfield County fire damaged a historic home in Red Creek Valley Wednesday morning, according to officials from the Bayfield County Fire Department. A family of 6 was asleep when the blaze broke out at the remote house once owned by Albert Vandegrift at 46 Old Ogden Road in Red Creek Valley. Gail Carter, 58, was pronounced dead at the scene. I'm trying to read this as a newscaster all of a sudden. Remaining family members were able to escape. Carter's husband, Edwin, 62, told investigators he may have fallen asleep with a lit cigarette in his hand. Firefighters were dispatched to the scene at 1:22 a.m. and remained at the scene until around 5 a.m. Wednesday. They returned to the property 4 hours later to extinguish hot spots which had rekindled. Assisting at the initial fire was the Ashland Township Volunteer Fire Department. Masonville Emergency Medical Services were on standby at the scene. Okay. I feel much more enlightened now, knowing this information. Oh, are those all cigarette butts right there? No, it's very subtle, actually. Very rarely can you depict something like cigarette butts and have them actually look discernible up against grass textures, because usually that stuff just kind of fades away into nothing. I mean, I obviously get the point. It's just interesting to me that they can pull that off. Anyway, I'm out of Puzzle Zone now, or what? What was the goal here? Did I do something good? Did I win? Did I lose? Did I not do anything? I was in Skull Zone for a while, and I thought we were going to go check out more Skull stuff. But then we ended up just kind of, like, being done. And that's okay. I mean, if you're not into Skull stuff game, then, you know, we're going to make it through this together. That is 100 effing cigarette butts. Yeah, but you know what makes metaphor better? You know, when you, like, just soak it in hyperbole and just completely drench all of that imagery with more of the same in repetition. GG, Nick, you won the game. Is it that simple? I like looking down from this bridge. If I was ever to walk over a bridge like this, I would be absolutely terrified the whole time. Even if I had, like, this much to walk on, the fact that these planks are, like, not fixed to anything just freaks me out. They actually even... Oh, alright, well, you know, 10 points for trying anyway. I'm gonna say they actually positioned the nails on the planks in a position where the slats actually line up with the crossbeam underneath. But, yeah, maybe. Not always. Looks like it's just a decal that they can choose to affix to any point. You can actually see on each and every one of these it's the same decal. There's always like that little U shape at the top that's slightly off to the side, and every single one of them has the exact same stripe and mark next to it. Oh, this one's at least turned upside down, but it's still the same decal. God, I'm such a nerd. I can't stop looking at little details like that. Anyway. Let's go back to the train. Maybe something's changed now. There's a lot of sawdust blowing through this. Is the wood really that rotted? Yeah, no, I totally get uncomfortable looking at what Nick's looking at due to really bad acrophobia too, which is why I'm watching chat. Sorry, Rye. I keep, like, ruining fun for you by showing you things you don't like. Used bees before, right? Crankshaft? Fresh scratches? Recently used? Crank? Oh. Oh, I watched that movie. Jason Statham's gonna get a shot right to the heart, and you're to blame. Because you give love a bad name. Ethan. Oh, I did it again. I'm the worst. How many times? There it is. I found the crank. How many times will you take me to that place? It's clearly down at the shore. I know exactly where that is. I've been there before. Alright, let's crank it real good. Where was the path down? Was that this? Here we go. Why couldn't I have just found this while I was down here prior? Because I was actually just looking around in this area. Probably would have just seen it if it was just sitting here. Does it not appear until I see the thing that triggers it to appear? Alright, there's our crank. Clearly that would be the head trauma we were talking about earlier. It's the hexagonal crank. Let's add that to the inventory. Unfortunately, I've got too many ink ribbons. And several instances of single green herbs that I should probably combine into one red herb and one green herb, as well as two green herbs that I should combine into two green herbs, and then combine the one red herb with the red herb, and the green herb into the green herb and the green herb, and put those two together. Yeah, you get the idea. Oh, no problem, Studio Engine. It's my pleasure. This game is absolutely gorgeous. What is this game? This is the Vanishing of Ethan Carter. We're going to find out what happened to Ethan Carter. So he's not here anymore. We don't know why. We're going to find out. But first, gotta do something with a crank. Crank, where do I crank? This is not where I crank, clearly. Crow Crankar. Sounds like I'm trying to say something with a mouthful. Oh, there it is. Spin, crank, tap. Oh, hell yes. I love spinning cranks. There we are. Dude, I didn't know trains work like this. This is awesome. Now I guess I can get in the train, maybe. Okay. I think Ethan Carter is dead as shit, says Boulder. I like that theory. That's great. Alright, so first we're gonna go forward real fast. See if this train can be held by this bridge that looks like it's falling apart. And we'll also see what happens when we knock it into this abutment up ahead. If we're real lucky, maybe there'll be a crash scene. No, okay. Now we'll go backwards. And we can actually look where we're going. I've never seen a crank start vehicle. Maybe not. I'm kind of a noob when it comes to things that exist in the world. Are we gonna run over that man's legs again? Pretty sure we are, actually. Are we gonna back up onto the where the flammable shit was? Rail car. Rail car. Or what? What do we do now? Well, let's just keep going further in case there's something further back. Pretty sure this is just where it ends, though. Yeah. Rail car? Rail car? Rail car. Oh, there it is. No, now back. And stop. I don't know if that's too close or what. Hopefully I don't have to turn this off. Oh. What? Yeah, there's the canister. What do you want me to do with all this, though? Thought maybe we were gonna do something with this flammable liquid and this bit of wood in the background. Maybe burn through something. Maybe I can touch this now. We're closer. I think. Alright. Rail car? Maybe I'll just position it back where the legs are. Well, there's a number of different places I could position it, honestly. I guess we'll try each one. Are you doing this in one sitting? It depends. People said that the pace I'm playing at might mean that's a little bit irrational, so we'll see. I'm enjoying this so far, though. I don't have any intent to stop anytime soon, yet. I mean, I did kind of, like, glance past a bunch of puzzles, I have a feeling, but we'll get back to it. I mean, this is the first puzzle, as far as I know. I mean, kind of has to be, considering there was a puzzle the second we walked out. Why does it still say railcar here? What do you want me to do? It's right there. What do you want me to do about this? I want to pick up and interact with some items in this game sometimes. A leisurely pace of Ethan Carter apparently takes about 5 hours. Okay, fair enough. Well, I'm like nearly 2 right now, almost, right? Or, no, not quite 2, like an hour and a half, maybe a little more. It seems like we're further away now with his bubble. Was I supposed to be where Railcar is? God damn. What about up where the rope is? I also haven't tried turning off yet. That might also be a factor. Clearly I'm meant to stop at some point on this track. Not sure where that point is, though. Well, we're not at the rope yet. There's the legs. This doesn't feel right. Like any of these positions feel right. So the portal thing that I keep opening is like the veil that I pass through to get to the world where we solve puzzles. And I have to solve puzzles to be allowed to solve puzzles, I think is kind of how this works. Okay, I hear a spectrally kind of sound when I stop in this area, so maybe that's something. Oh shit, it did the sound again. That must mean that I can talk to the dead body more, right? Just do it, man. Just Nike this shit out, man. Just let me do this. Do you want me to turn off the rail car? Is that the problem? I feel like this is the correct place. Yeah, it was too noisy. We couldn't hear ourselves think with all that crap. Yeah, dead bodies. Oh, god God, that sound every single time I get out. Wait, was that not there a second ago? Under construction sign. How did I not notice that if it was? Damn! Alright, evidently that's still not the answer. So our options are rope, which can't seem to interact with in any way. It's kind of just dancing around, doing a little rope dance. Severed legs, which we kind of figured out that those belong to this man over here, who is not doing too well. And finally, of course, the canister with a bunch of leaking gas or diesel coming out of it, which I just can't help but see that there's a little bit of a parallel with the fact that we've got all this wood kindling, supposedly, in the back. I feel like what it wants me to do is light this shit on fire, then back this up. But does that even... No, there's like rocks in the way. That doesn't make any sense. Forward? Either way, why the hell am I lighting a train on fire? There's like more tracks, but there's just rocks everywhere. Maybe we have to do something with the other part. Set body on fire. I still think we're Ethan. I don't think we're Ethan. I think it said at the beginning, actually, that we're not. Also, we've been talking about Ethan in an external perspective, so... You really want to burn some stuff? I don't really want to. I just feel like that's what happens in video games. You're given so few methods to interact. And so often does it come down to burning something, or connecting something to something else, or unlocking something. It's like there's only so many different options. 3 Riv, 6 SK, a Whisk, and 348, 369. Yeah! EOS! EOS, boys! 369 EOS, boys. Follow the rope. Is that really an option? Was there a place for the rope to go? That'd be funny if I missed that, actually. Oh, look at that fog. That's so subtle. I didn't even realize it was fog for a second. I thought it was just a bright patch on the ground or something. And the music just keeps just swelling up every now and then in certain places. Oh! I missed this. Rock, 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 divot. Fresh dirt. Rock, 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 rock. Alright, let's find where this lines up then. See, this is an important bit. Oh, maybe this is the last bit I needed before I could be allowed into Dreamworld again. So, the rock next to the stump, is that what we're on about? Cool. Alright, I'm in. Let's go find that. Rock, 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 rock. Done. Oh, I found a rock, guys! It has a lot of blood on it. I was gonna say, what's notable about this rock exactly? How has this solved our problems? Is this the type of rock we could use as flint, because I still want to burn this train down? Nah. But, I'm gonna guess, maybe all the pieces are in place. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it! Oh, I'm so disappointed. Alright, let's try looking around some more. Rope-a-dope. Where do you go? Follow the rope. Huh. Found the end of the rope. I'm at the end of my rope. Somebody said to look at the front of the train. There was text or something, right? Oh yeah, I mean, I could, like, spin the crank again. But that's just to light it up again so we can move it. I don't know that I need to move it right now. I mean, maybe I do, but I don't know yet. Oh, you put the rock in the divot. Of course that's what the divot's for. I'm an idiot. Okay, so now we've made all the sounds, right? Sounds have been completed. Now can we talk to the world of spirits? Do it! Yes! Oh man, I feel like Turok the dinosaur hunter right now. Going to the world of the spectral realm. Let's try and restore the energy towers for Adon. Alright, so we're gonna do this again, huh? It's the sparkles and the spectrals. Where are these gonna go? Well, it almost doesn't even matter if I follow them or not. I'll find them eventually. This is cool as hell. I like that we get to solve these little murder mystery chunks each time. I hope we get to do one for the house too, though. Oh god. What are they trying to do to this fucking kid? Every 2 seconds they're trying to murder this child. Alright, let's tie him to the train tracks, then we'll like lock him in a cavern, and then we'll stab him for a while. It's just a fucking kid. Calm your ass down. Thank you, Black Ryu, for your subscription. Welcome to the quarry, my friend. Let's get some rock yahas in chat, please. He opened the morgue doors. Shadow of morgue doors. Okay, so clearly that's the murder weapon, right? Or that's the head trauma. So he's grabbing the rock. We need to start tagging, right? So that we can start bagging. So we're going to say that's number 1 for now, because it doesn't actually matter. The first, second, third, fourth, all of these don't matter at all. We're just going to set them so we can look at them, and then we'll come back and reset the order in a second. It's a very strange thing that you have to, like, go on and click on all of them first before you can actually see what they say. What? Who said bad dragon? Why? Did you guys see a dragon? Did I miss a dragon flying through the sky? I want to know about that. Alright, let's... No. How do I play? Do I have to get the first one right for it to play? That's strange if I do. Okay, neither of those. Did I not set them all? Or there's... Oh, there's 6! I missed this one. That's why it won't play. Freaking walked right by it. Alright, what did I set as first now? Is first still over here? Okay, first is still over here. Sorry, with the delay, you just said that right when I figured it out myself.
Gail, honey, I wish there was another way.
Is that the same guy? Is that the guy we stabbed in the other one? Wait, so I got one right already. I guess I was right, considering... Take the rock from the divot. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't make sense to be the second one, clearly. Oh, he's got the crank in his hand. Looking down at the dude with no legs. Could this be 2? It's probably either this one or that one. Let's just see what it does if I play. No, okay, so that's not 2. So probably this one then.
Listen to me. We can destroy it. I know how.
You can't destroy it, Ethan. You can't destroy time. And that's what he is. He is...
You can't destroy time, I'll tell you what. Watch enough Twitch TV, I'm pretty sure you can. Zing! Alright, so that's 2. This is 3.
Listen to me.
Travis, tell me where Ethan is. Now.
I'm giving the sleeper what he wants. What all of us want. Look, old man. You need to
We're all in this together. Oh god, my head! Oh shit, old man! I wasn't expecting you could play rough like that. Did I beat the game? Oh god, I don't want to see his legs get... Oh, gross! Oh, I didn't want to see that. Oh, Oh, that's messed up.
Ethan, run, goddamn!
Did I just solve the whole
Go!
thing already by
Get out of
accident?
here! Travis, close your eyes.
Ugh. Sorry, everybody. I didn't know it was going to show all of those parts. I mean, I figured it would, but I didn't know. I don't know. Well, I got that kind of quickly, I guess. Oh, right, we're back in control again. Where does this take us? Do you have a plan? Or... go down. Oh! The Falcon has landed.
Grandpa? Stay away!
Oh my god, Grandpa.
I'm sick too. I can feel the sleeper in my head.
Then fight it! I have to destroy the room!
Corvus, I'm sorry. Ethan,
Oh no!
I can't let you do that.
Wasn't Corvus in Bioshock Infinite also?
Whatever had turned Ethan's family against him, the grandfather was trying to resist. Age helps against those things that feed on hate. Not because of wisdom or experience, because the old are tired. Their hate is less useful.
Okay. Sure. So, age is a factor in understanding the sleeper. This is like the prequel to The Last of Us. Oh, Corvus is Dishonored. Yeah, my bad. For some reason, Bioshock and Dishonored, Bioshock Infinite, I mean, and Dishonored, I get them, like, confused in my head sometimes because they both came out, I think, right at the same time. And they both had, like, a kind of steampunk, weird, alternate future premise. Not that I don't know the difference between the two games, I certainly do, but... just that character and some little facets about the game occasionally get me confused. I think Corvus is crow in Latin. Oh, is that true? Conveniently placed rocks. I hate you so much, I just want to look around. It's a prequel to Life. Corvo. Oh. You'd think I'd remember that. I watched BizSnap freaking speedrun that game so many times. Is this a puzzle yet? Or are we going to come back for this later? I feel like this is going to be something, considering the time was slightly different. I don't know, that seems important to me for some reason. They love to use time in things, in games. Alright, I suppose I'm meant to continue on now, right? So I've gone through that puzzle. I guess the next puzzle would have been the one in that mansion. Or just large house, I don't know if that qualified as a mansion. The wrecked building. Wrecked with an R-E-K-T. Is there... no, it's not. I keep thinking there's like alternate paths through the woods, but I think they're really just kind of there just to kind of walk you along parallel to the normal path. I was really hoping that was a cave, actually. This game needs more dungeons. I'm pretty impressed with this so far, though. I was a little bit confused about what I was doing with the door frames before, but I think that was like the most frustrated I've been so far. Now that I get there's sort of a template that each puzzle falls into, with the exception of that one, I guess, then it seems like this makes a lot more sense and feels a lot more doable. So I was a little bit worried that I was just going to wander endlessly forever and never actually see any of the game. I mean, obviously that would eventually resolve, but I didn't know how much I was going to pass on before I decided I needed to come back. You invisible walls. I hear you, I hear you. I'm with you on that. Not a fan of invisible walls either. I'm honestly just kind of like looking for